Hello, my gentle readers. I'm Erin, your friendly neighborhood librarian, and welcome back to the Hopkinton Public Library's Tales and Tales, the Summer Reading Recommendations, Adult Edition. Today, I'll be bringing you a tale from the nonfiction genre. So let's now take a turn towards real life, shall we? First, it's time for our walk on the wild side with A Cat Named Bob by James Bowen. A street musician called James, playing for his next meal and largely invisible to the crowds around him. An alley cat that would soon be called Bob, hunting for his own morsels and avoiding being trodden upon by a much bigger world. The two meet under rather unfortunate circumstances, with Bob curled up injured in the hallway of James's apartment building and James himself barely having enough money to get by, let alone care for another creature. Yet something about the ginger cat touched the man, and in the end his compassion won out over his grumbling stomach. When Bob was recovered, James sent him on his way, only for Bob to quickly find his way back, and in James he found his forever home. Animals have an almost unnatural ability to humanize us, despite not being humans themselves. And now with Bob perched on his shoulder, crowds would finally take notice of one man, his guitar, and his cat. James shares with readers his story of addiction, homelessness, hunger, and the one friend who helped him find a way to live for something other than himself, which in turn would be what saved his life. For more nonfiction titles, biographies, memoirs, and otherwise, I would also like to recommend The Dog Who Could Fly by Damon Lewis. I would also like to recommend H is for Hawk by Helen MacDonald. You can find all three of these books on the shelves at Hopkinton Public Library. Either place a hold or drop on by during our business hours to grab yourself a copy. Said business hours are located on our website. Click the link in the description below for more information. That's all for today, gentle readers. But don't worry, there are more tales and tales to come. Happy reading!